So one of the things I want to do to get started is I really want to start with a guided meditation, you guys. We are in the midst of it right now. Now, we are in Arizona. We are not in the path of totality. And just to let you know, too, it's very cloudy out there. So my chances of leaving to go look and see the eclipse right now, even with the glasses, is not very good. And even with that going on, we all know, and can we agree on, that there is this astronomical, astronomy event going on with us right now, and that we are in the middle of it, and that also there are things going astrologically happening. So hopefully you guys say, yes, I agree to that. I know that's what's happening. That is our reality. I know I talk every single time about how we create our reality and our mindset and how we are the conscious creators of our world, but there also is reality happening out there as well. And that's what is happening right now. So because we are in the middle of this, I really want to do a guided meditation. I didn't do my swim this morning. I stayed home because I really wanted to be present for this. I wanted to do a long guided meditation with my spirit team and wanted to really, really just be present for today's energies. And so we have some really good information we want to share. The first thing they said to me is, because of what's going on, we're going to do a quick guided meditation. Okay. It should take only about 5 minutes. And to give you a little bit of pre-frame or a little bit of information before, what we are about to do here is, if you guys agree and with permission, I am going to ask you, my light worker, my community of light workers, way showers, and people here that are on here that really believe that we came here during this time to be a powerful force of good in this very changing time in history. So what I'm going to ask you to do is, I'm going to take the energies of myself and my team. I'm going to ask you to take your energies and your guides and angels, and I'm going to ask that we are going to do a collective meditation. And you're just going to listen and follow my lead. And then we are going to set an intention for ourselves and what we want to achieve, because in this very powerful energy, we can set an intention with the new moon of something we want to accomplish for the next 30 days. And then we can even expand it out, make it a little bit bigger, a little bit brighter, and think about an intention that we would like to manifest for ourselves individually within the next 6 months. And at the end, I want to wrap it up with a collective intention for the collective good, where again, we can just add our positive energy out into the world. Okay. So again, for the collective good. So think happy thoughts at that time. Okay. So I am going to put on a little bit of music and we'll see how this goes. Hopefully it's not too loud. And then I want you guys to just settle in. I will try to make sure this isn't too long, and we will just have a fun little experiment together under this powerful, potent energy. Okay. 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 My beautiful community of the light, my magical community, what I would love for you to do right now, hopefully that's not too loud. If it's too loud, somebody had told me, anybody, please pop in to adjust the volume. If not, we're okay. Okay. What I would like you to do right now is, I would like us to start taking our deep ha breaths together. That's where we breathe in deeply and we breathe out, letting out a very soft. Okay, we're going to start that. What that does is that starts building the mana, the life force energy within us. And it starts getting our beautiful personal energy moving, bringing up from the bottom of our chakra all the way up and starting to get that good juju energy moving. Okay, so that's what we're going to start doing. So let's start breathing together. Let's do a total of 5. Now I'm going to ask you to close your eyes, and I'm going to stay with mine open talking to you. And I want you to close your eyes right now. And as you close your eyes, I want you in your mind's eye to just go to a place in your mind's eye that you feel is safe and beautiful and comforting. It could be a meadow, it could be a mountaintop, it could be the beach, it could be your own bedroom or your own office. Anywhere that feels safe and secure and beautiful for you. And in your mind's eye, with your eyes closed right now, just go to that place. And wherever it is, I want you to just feel all the feels. Feel the safety and comfort. See whatever it is that you normally see. Hear whatever it is that you hear. Hopefully it is a place in nature, because nature is so healing. And when you can place your feet on the ground and you can have that nice ground calming influence, particularly when so much activity is going on in the skies above us and around us. So just go ahead and be in that place in nature. Again, if it's inside, hopefully you could be looking out at nature. And then just feel the calming effects of that. And take another 2 deep breaths as you're in this beautiful, healing, safe space of yours. Ready? 1, 2. Now, with your eyes closed, I want you to think about this beautiful eclipse that's happening. And I want you to think about the energies right now. So it is when the sun, the moon, and the earth are coming into alignment together. And I want you to think about that beautiful alignment happening. I want you to think about the new moon in Aries right now, which is passion, it's fiery, it's motivational energy. And I want you to think about what that means for you in the next 30 days. How can you bring that passionate, fiery energy into your life? What is it that you would like to create? What is it that you would like to manifest under this potent, powerful energy of the eclipse and the new moon? Think about that right now. In your mind's eye, think about what you would like to create in the next 30 days. What would you most like to manifest? See the picture in your mind's eye. Make it bigger, make it brighter. Increase the submodalities, so increase the image of it. Hear whatever sounds are associated with it. Feel whatever feels are associated with it. And make that picture as big and bright in your mind as you possibly can. And now, with a deep ha breath, I want you to set the intention for yourself. And in your mind's eye, claim it. Say to yourself, I claim X. I claim whatever it is you want to achieve in the next 30 days. I claim it for myself. I know that I am worthy. I know that I am capable, and I intend to create this thing. Say what it is. I intend to create it for the highest good of myself and the highest good of all involved. Take a deep breath and energize on the out breath. Energize your intention. Now, while you're still in that very safe place, I want you to create another intention for yourself. Again, under the potency of what is happening right now. Excuse me. I want you to create another thing that you would like to manifest in the next 6 months. Breathe and bring that image to mind right now. And while you are in this safe, beautiful space of yours, take that image and make it bigger, make it brighter, increase the intensity of it, increase the colors of it. Increase the sounds that are associated with it. Increase the feelings that are associated with it. Make it as big as you possibly can, as bright as you possibly can. Feel the excitement, the joy, the tingle. Feel the electrifying energy that comes into your body as you are thinking about this big dream of yours. And now we're going to take 3 deep ha breaths. And I want you to energize this with the intention of something you want in the next 6 months. And I want you to claim it in your mind's eye. I claim this for me. I desire it. I wish it. I want it. I am the sacred creator of my life. And because I want it, I know that it is available to me and I deserve it. So take that big deep breath in. Energize the dream. Energize the desire. Know that because you want it, it is for you. And as long as it serves you and serves others, claim it, and so it is. Now take just a moment and another 2 breaths to feel the energy of the manifestation and the power of the positivity and the love and the light that we just put into ourselves and our dreams and our intentions. 2 breaths. And now what I want us to do as light workers, star seeds, way showers, beings and souls of the light, what I want you to do now is I want you to just think about something for the collective, something for our global world, something for your community, something for others, not just your family and friends. Make it bigger. Make it for humanity in general. And during this very powerful moment of the solar eclipse and the full moon and Chiron, which is in healing, I want you to take that image of that intention that you have for the greater good. And I want you to bring that image to mind right now. See it in your mind's eye with your eyes closed. Make it big. Make it bright. Up the color so it's absolutely vivid and vibrant. Hear the sounds that are associated with it. Smell the smells that are associated with it. Feel the feelings that are associated with it. And know that as a collective, when we desire love, light, healing, release, beauty, joy, happiness, purpose, all of those things that we feel for the collective, allow your energy to outpour into the collective. And 3 deep ha breaths to energize it. Beautiful. I'm just going to count down from 5 and I'm going to bring you back to me. With each count, there's going to be a suggestion. So 5, you're still in your place of safety and happiness. 4, you know that this is a place that you can return to in your mind's eye for peace and comfort anytime you need it. 3, you're starting to come back and letting it go with the knowledge that you can always return to the safety of this place. 2, you're coming back with the knowledge that we are in our humanity and in our divinity, and that in our divinity there is no fear and that we are eternal. And 1, At the end of this Magic Mondays, you are going to be so energized. You are going to feel so amazing. And you're going to know beyond the shadow of a doubt that the intentions that you set forth during this solar eclipse and this new moon in the healing planet of Chiron, that all is possible and that it is so. So come back to me now. Okay, you guys, how was that? Let me know how you felt with the meditation. Again, it was during my meditation this morning that my team told me and actually guided me to what we were supposed to say and why we were supposed to say it. And hopefully that was good for all of you. And you really felt the energizing, powerful feelings of what is happening right now. You guys, we are right now in the middle of this potent, beautiful energy. Okay. Now, what I want to say to you is that if you've been on the internet at all on social media, there is fear mongering going on. There is dark forces at play. And I just want you to understand that as light workers and way showers, that it's okay to understand the light and the dark, right? That is a law of duality. We have light and we have dark, and they are both needed in order to be what we are supposed to be. They are necessary for humanity. I'm wearing my dark and light bracelets today because I always wear those to remind me that there is darkness and there is light. Okay, so that is what I really want you to know. Okay. Okay. I love what you're saying right now. You got the tingles. Carol says she was distracted. So that's fine, you guys. Whatever happened for you is perfect. Just know that it is perfect and that you can go back and watch the replay at any time. If you would like to do this over again, you know, we have the energies of what we have going on right now. And now, because we have the state that we were in, we can carry on these energies with us at any time. So Carolyn, if you need to go back, just go back. Okay. Okay. So what I want to do is I want to move into the love and learn today. And there is a lot of information again out on the web. Okay. So I would encourage you to stay away from anything that is fear-based. Anything that is conspiracy, right? Even the memes that are funny, but they're a little bit sarcastic, you know, maybe they're a little bit of jab. They're funny and that's fine. But I would really like to ask you to please today stay in that highest possible vibration that you can. You know, stay in that field of love, the unified field of love, and tap into that today, because love is always what counteracts fear. Fear is what is out there when people are trying to distract us from our divinity. When we remember our divinity, we cannot be distracted. And then it's so easy to touch into love. And it's so easy to keep your vibration high. You can keep your thoughts focused on the things that matter to you, the feelings that matter to you, the person you want to be, the path that you want to live, the things that you want to have. If you can focus on the highest vibration of love, you can stay in that vibration and you can let the fear be where it needs to be, and you can be the powerful creator of your own universe. Okay. So that's the number one message my team wanted to tell you. The second message I wanted to talk to you about is, again, there's a lot of information you can find. I found a really great reel that was on Instagram from Time Magazine that actually talks about the event from the astronomy perspective and why we get totality and why we get what we get, even though the sun is 400 times bigger than the moon. So I would encourage you to go find that one because that's a science-based reel and it's very cool. Okay. Also, I want to let you know that my astrology is very limited. I actually do not have a very good handle on astrology, and I do have professional sources I seek out and I tap into for this information. So when I say that we are in Aries right now and we have the Chiron going on, please know that's about all I know from it, okay? And find very reputable sources so you can figure out what that means for you. The most important thing for that is that Aries, again, is passion, it's doing, it's masculine energy, and it is ruled by the planet Mars, which is yang energy. So we are in very masculine doing energy right now, okay? And here's the very cool thing. The moon, which is always feminine intuition energy, the moon is crossing the sun and blocking it out. So we get the ring of fire. So we get totality. So it really is the merging of the yin and the yang, the divine feminine and the divine masculine. And so remember that when we are doing and we are in our masculine energy, we can always tap into our feminine energy, and we can be into creativity, we can be into flow, we can be into setting intentions, we can be in rest, we can be in pleasure, we can be in sensuality, we can be like water. So that is also what's going on. It is the merging of the sun and the moon. Okay, so remember the yin and the yang this week, and particularly this month. That's an important thing that I want you to know. The other thing I wanted to talk about is the cool thing about the path of totality is that with the eclipse, it is when the sun, the moon, and the earth are coming together in a transit. That means that we are coming together in alignment. And my team wanted to let you know that the sun, the moon, and the earth is a great metaphor this week for the three minds that I've talked to you about: the higher self, the unconscious mind, and the conscious mind. And how when we do the release work, right? When we allow the shadow to come up and we are not afraid of our shadow, and we allow the unconscious mind to bring up the shadow, to allow the things to be healed that need to heal, Chiron, right? The wounded healer. When we allow that to happen, we are able to clear the gunk from our pipes so we can live in a state of happiness and joy and purpose and even ecstasy at times, okay? That is the point of bringing the shadow up so we can shed the light on it, we can release it, and we can heal it, okay? So transit and alignment is a huge theme this week. And I probably could talk about this for an entire workshop, but I'm just bringing it up to you guys as a theme to look up, okay? Alignment. Do not be afraid of your shadows. Do not be afraid of those negative emotions that come from childhood. Maybe a feeling of lost, maybe a feeling of loneliness, maybe a feeling of I'm not good enough, I can't do it right, I'm not lovable, who will love me, I'll always be alone, those things, who am I, right? Imposter syndrome, all of that stuff, you guys, that is just emotional baggage. It's just gunk, it's just shadow. And there is nothing to be afraid of. Again, when we can allow love to be the highest vibration, we can allow the fear to come up and have its moment, and we can transcend the fear at any moment because we have divinity. We have an eternal being, an eternal soul that we can always shine light on the darkness, okay? So alignment, transit is energy moving, right? Our earth, our sun, our move, we are moving a lot of energy today. And energy moving is a beautiful thing. And when energy can move to come into alignment, that is some powerful, potent energy. Okay. So that was the other theme I wanted to tell you. And let's see what I wanted to do, transit. And then I'm looking at my notes. And then the other thing that my team and I really wanted to talk to you today as a theme is really about this concept of totality. Okay. I thought that was really interesting. So humans will travel and go places to be in the path of totality because they want to see the moon block out the sun, and they want to see the ring of fire. They want to see the solar flares, again, through glasses, safety first, right? They want to see the totality. They want to see the coronal loops. Remember, I had the discussion with you guys a couple of weeks ago before I left for Hawaii about solar maximum. and that we are in a year of solar maximum. We're also in an 8-year, which is a very physical year. This is a very physical body. Remember what I said about as above, so below? We are in a so below year. This is the year to touch in and grab the unseen, do our work, get clear on what we need to get clear on, release what we need to release so we can bring that unseen down into the physical so we can manifest the things that we want, deserve, and desire. So it's a very physical year, which means it can be taxing on our physical body, and we can take care of our physical body. We can bounce from yin to yang. We can bounce from masculine to feminine. We can flow and we can do, okay? We just need to be clear of our body and our energy, our 4 bodies, remember, our higher self, our spiritual, mental, emotional, and physical bodies. So if we can take care of our 4 bodies every day and our 3 minds, we can stay in a really good high vibration. So totality is that moment when it all comes together. It's that moment when the moon blocks out the sun and we get the ring of fire. Now, that is an amazing metaphor for transformation, right? When we do the work, when we allow our unconscious mind to bring our things up, when we allow our higher self to give us our intuition and the higher learnings, and we allow our conscious mind to do the things that we're meant to do, then we are able to bring it all together. And when we get totality, you get the moment of transformation. So alignment, transient, alignment, transit, shadow, and light, totality. Think about the metaphors this week of what that means to you as a light worker. What does that mean to you as a way shower? What does that mean to you as somebody who believes in our world and the possibilities of it are endless? What does it mean to you as a possibilitarian, as a visionary? Every single one of you have all of those characteristics within you. And I know you do, because again, you wouldn't be hanging out with me on Mondays if you didn't see it in me and you didn't see it in yourself. So my question for you today is, how do you take all of this amazing, amazing things that are going on, and how do you stay in love? And how do you stay in empowerment? And how do you stay and manage your divinity and your humanity? How do you merge those together in the same way that the moon is crossing the sun and still stay grounded in this earth plane? How do you do those things, right? Don't get overwhelmed. I mean, I know it's easy for empaths and sensitive. I know it's easy for us to get overwhelmed, but overwhelmed just means that we're not being grounded. We're not protecting our energy field the way we need to. So if you're in an overwhelm, that means you're either in your mind thinking things that are really probably based in limiting beliefs or emotional baggage, or you're tired and your physical body is tired and you need to ground and return home to self. Okay. So remember your magnificence, remember your greatness, and remember love and light. And the final thing I wanted to tell you before I do a card pull is be in your light today. Know that you have everything you need within you to overcome whatever problem, whatever challenge that you created for yourself on some level, right? We love creating problems for ourselves, you guys, because it is in the creation of our problems that we learn and that we overcome. That's how we grow. And it's why we're here on planet Earth. And we incarnated to bring this stuff up and release and grow and learn. So whatever problem that we have created, our higher self already has the answer. Our unconscious mind knows how to bring up, and our conscious mind, working all together, knows how to heal. So anything that is going on in your life, trust that you have the resources within you to be able to get it handled and taken care of, as long as you stand in your light. Okay? Stand in your light. Okay? And then remember that every day is a gift and every day is a choice. So who are you choosing to be today? How are you choosing to live? What stories are you choosing to tell? And who are you choosing to impact? Okay? That's the powerful energies of today. That's it. That's what I wanted to tell you. Okay. That felt amazing. Thank you for being here and for listening. I have so much gratitude for you all today for this special one, and I love you so very much. So thank you for allowing me to share, and thank you for being part of the energies today of what's happening and to be a powerful force for good. I love you and I appreciate you. Okay. Now, the last thing I want to do on the Magic Mondays is, rather than pulling personal cards today for everybody, I really am just making this more of we're going big picture and small picture. We're going global and individual. So we're literally going microcosm all the way up to macrocosm. And what I really wanted to do today is I wanted to use my joyful deck for creatives, healers, and feelers. And I wanted to follow the format that I suggest in the card deck. So any of you who have gotten my card deck and you're using it on a daily basis, what I suggest you do is I suggest you pull 3 cards every single day and then look at the cards and then get your own intuitive hit of what that card means for you. And then after you get that intuitive hit, go to the PDF, right? Because it is a PDF, it is a digital one. And I want you to read what the channeled message says that goes with the card and see how your intuitive hit relates to the channeled message. So remember, my card deck on the surface is very simple because it's only 2 or 3 or 4 words maximum. And without using the PDF that goes with it, the message can fall flat, particularly if you're not used to being in touch with your intuition every single day. So that's why reading the PDF is so important. Okay. Now, what I expect you to do, or ask you to do, or petition you to do, is to pull 3 cards. And I ask you to please pull the first card because it is your conscious mind. Okay. I don't necessarily say that, but that's what it is. It is the card. The first card is, what do I already know today? What is already apparent to me? What is it that I know to be true today? What do I know to be true today for myself? Okay. And then the second card is your unconscious mind. Okay. That is, what do I need to know today? What is hidden from me today that would be helpful for me to know? How can I bring the hidden up to the conscious mind so my unconscious and conscious can work together? Got it? And then the third card is the culmination of the two. And the third card is pretty much, I like to say, is our higher self. So this is our 3 minds working together for our own intuition. So that's what I want to do. So for today, as a universal message, rather than going in and pulling individual cards for anybody this week, I am going to do a 3-card pull for what is our universal message under the potent, powerful energies of the eclipse and new moon right now. Okay. What do we need to know? That's what we're doing. And my team said it was going to be pretty spectacular. So let's see. Let's see. I'm going to trust them and see, because at this moment, you guys, I literally have no idea what the cards are going to say. I am waiting with bated breath, just as you are, I hope, to hear what my team has to tell you today. Okay. Everybody get grounded. Do me a favor, add your collective energies to this card pull today. Ooh, I got a jumper. It went all the way onto the card. So I'm going to have to pick that one up at the end. So apparently there's an extra special message at the very, very end, because it literally flew out of my hands. So, okay, you guys, put your feet on the ground, get nice and grounded, take a big, deep breath. Think about me. Think about the community right now, and think about just adding your energies to the collective, because we love each other and we are here to support each other. So let's add our loving, supporting vibes to this universal message this week. Okay. Awesome. Oh, I can feel you. You guys, you all just came in and you actually pushed me. You actually came into my heart chakra and you pushed me back in my chair. So thank you so much for that. I so appreciate it. Okay, let's go, team. What do we need to know? What do we need to know under these really, really potent energies? What is in our conscious? What is in our unconscious? And what is in our higher self? Let's hear. Okay, here we go. And then hang on, I got to pick up the jumper card. Got it. That's the universal message. Makes perfect sense. Okay, here we go. This is what is in our conscious minds, individually and collectively this week. This is what it is, and it makes perfect sense. It is focus and finish, right? Focus and finish. This is very yang energy. This is the Aries energy. This is the masculine energy, the Mars energy. So this is a focus and finish. We have about 2 days after the eclipse before the eclipse doorway closes. Now, this information comes from who I follow. Her name is Elizabeth Peru. She is an Australian person who is really, really great with the astrology and her own intuition. And I really love her. So I get her tip-off guide and I pay this information. So I'm giving you guys the information of the very trusted source who I use, okay? And I intermix it with my own intuition and my own team of guides and angels. So that's the information. About 2 days is what she said. We have about 2 days to finish things up. We can wrap things up and we can really kind of put a little neat bow on it. So what we want to release, we still have a couple of days to release it. And what we want to create, we have about 2 more days to really get it solid and locked in. And then after that, the eclipse doorway closes and we're done with this eclipse. And what the Time magazine, the Time article said, or the Time reel said, is we will not be having another eclipse like this for another 44 years, or 2044, not 44 years. 2044 is the next time we will see these energies in this way. So that's why it's really, really powerful. So use that yang energy, use that masculine energy, that Aries, fiery, get it done, poppling, crackling energy, and really use it this week to really make whatever you put in as an intention to create and manifest in the next 30 days, take steps every single day towards that intention, that really, really strong intention that you claimed. So focus and finish, masculine, yang energy. That's what we know, okay? That's what's very aware of us. That's our conscious mind, our 126 bits, as you guys have heard me here, okay? Talk about the 126 bits, okay? Now, what is in our unconscious? What is it that we need to know that should be revealed to this week? Not should, I don't want to should on any of us, right? That would be revealed to us this week that would help us in our journey and our path and our growth and our transformation, right? What's going to help us? And I love this one because it is sing your joyful song. Sing your joyful song. Now, you guys, my drawing in this one. It's crazy. It's a profile view. It's just got this crazy wild hair. And I love it because I wanted it to be wild. I wanted the wildness of the image to really show. So, the wildness in you is not only acceptable, it is your profound magic. Whatever you are most passionate about, whatever you want to create, whatever feels absolutely wild to you is what is your heart's whisper, what you came down to do to make your soul sing. So sing your joyful song. So focus on finish, but make sure that what you're focusing on is what is really, 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 truly important to you. Now, I get it, you guys. Some of you may have to work, right? You're sitting at your computers right now. You're eking out whatever time you can to have this, and you're still in there doing your spreadsheets or taking your calls or, doing whatever you have to do in those kind of corporate careers you have. And that is good stuff. That pays the bills. That is physical manifestation on our plane. And there's joy to be found in hobbies. There's other things to do. I know some of you on here are nurturers and caregivers, and I know that most of your time is spent taking care of other people. That's your yang energy. That's your focus and finish energy. But what are you doing in your spare time? What are you doing in those moments of your life that to really bring out your joyful song and to share it with the world as a light worker, a way shower, a star seed, and somebody is here to bring your own light to the world? How do you sing your joyful song? So the unconscious mind wants you to remember and do. Remember and do, okay? That's those 2 cards together. And then the last card is, I love it. This is an is it loving card. So when we are balancing our yin and our yang, and we're balancing our masculine and our feminine, we're also dealing with the collective. we're dealing with culture, we're dealing with society, we're dealing with shoulds, coulds, woulds, you know what I mean? We're dealing with those things in our childhood, you know, that we should do this, you know, those limiting beliefs, those things that, you know, I have a limiting belief that came from my family that you have to work really, really hard to make money, and that money is really hard to come by because you have to work so hard for it. So therefore, you better not waste any money because it works so hard to come to it, right? Whew, there's a lot of baggage in that statement, right? A whole lot of baggage. And I've cleared it, or not all of it, and I'm working on it, because clearing, releasing is not like poof, right? You don't just clear it one time and it's done. You know, you continue to clear it. And the cool thing about working with your unconscious mind is when you trust your unconscious mind trusts you back, and it starts bringing it up quicker and faster. And then your three, your three bodies, right? Your unconscious mind, higher self, and conscious mind can clear it quicker and faster because you know how to do it. So that's the awesome part of it. So as you're balancing your yin and your yang, you're balancing your focus and finish, you're balancing your sing your joyful song of doing the things that you love to do and what's important to you. Make sure that you are asking yourself, as you're navigating this week, as you're navigating this 30 days that you put into action, this bigger dream of the 6-month goal that you put into action, is it loving? Are you being loving and kind and generous and compassionate to yourself as you are walking through the light and the dark, as your transit of alignment is coming together? You know, are you being loving and kind to yourself? Are you allowing the space for surrender and beauty? And are you also being in the space of action and doing? And are you balancing those two things? And just see how you're doing. And some days we're going to be doing great, and other days it's going to be a struggle, and it's all okay. Again, it's our humanity and our divinity. And our divinity and our spiritual practice is what keeps us whole and grounded. And it is our humanity that creates the life that we truly want to live, and the life of our dreams. And it's the planets and the earth and the cycles and the energy and the cosmos that holds the space for all of that to come together. So remember, every day is a gift. Every action is a choice. Every thought is a choice. Every emotion is a choice. So be at cause for your choices, you know, understand what you're dealing with. And if you have days where it's hard to be at cause because you're having negative emotions, it's cool. Own it. You know what I mean? It's okay. You know, be who you are meant to be. That's the powerful energies. And the final thing I really want to say to you again is love always. Love wins. Focus on the good, right? Love always conquers fear. Light always conquers darkness. And we have to understand that the people that come to us with darkness, they're just missing something. They're just looking for light. And if they don't believe that they can create the light within themselves, then they're going to do anything they can to grab that light. And if you are a shining beacon of light, you may have people wanting to grab it. And really, the best thing you can do for them is turn your light around so it shines into those places of them that are holes, that are darkness, so that you can teach them by your own being, by your own actions, by your own light, to find the light within. Rather than having them try to take a piece of your light, help them find the light within. Okay? That's how we can love each other as a collective, because love wins. Focus on the good. And that was our jumper card. Okay. And you know, it's one of my favorite images because I love anatomical hearts. Okay, you guys. So that is our Magic Mondays today. It's noon. I'm not doing individual pulls because I felt such a strong presence to be here with you today, and really to just put these words into the universe and make sure that we are offsetting whatever's going on out there that is less than great in the vibration, because we can choose joy. Okay. Yep, that was the jumper card, Carolyn. The jumper card was love wins, focus on the good. Okay. I'll read them for you again before I get off. The first card, the conscious card, was focus and finish, right? The second card, the unconscious mind card, was sing your joyful song. The higher self card, the culmination of these two, is it loving? And the jumper card was love wins, focus on the good. Okay, you guys, I want you to have an absolutely beautiful week. And I want you to just know it's okay, right? Whatever it is, it's okay. We got this. We have this. I've got your back. You've got my back. This community has our back. This is a safe space for love, and love wins. Okay? Mwah. Everybody enjoy the eclipse. Oh my gosh, you guys, I just looked out and the clouds completely disappeared. And it is amazing. And I did say moon is almost passed over the sun here in Mesa. So that's incredible. You guys, I'm actually going to go out. I'm going to put my glasses on and see if I can still see anything, if there's still anything to see. If not, I'm just going to bask in the energy of the day. And I'm just going to be in the beauty of the moment. So whatever you need to do, take care of yourself, love others, and I got your back. Okay. Okay. Bye, everybody.